Good morning, students. Today, let us start our class with the lesson Verbs Expressing the Future. Future time can be expressed using will or shall, going to, present continuous, simple present, be plus infinitive, future continuous, future perfect continuous. Future tense we can divide again into 4 divisions like present tense and past tense. First, let us learn about simple future tense. We use simple future tense to express an action that will happen in the future. The form of simple future tense is subject plus will or shall plus root form of the verb or first form of the verb plus object. Normally, we use will with all persons, with first person, second person and third person. But we can also use shall with first person instead of will. Okay? Means both shall and will we can use with the first person. We can use will or shall for talking about future events that the speaker cannot control and for talking about future in a general way. Let us take one example of simple future tense. Heavy monsoon will affect rail traffic. Heavy monsoon is the subject here. Will is the auxiliary verb. And after that, first form of the verb, affect. Then object. Okay, simply we can say that it is simple future tense. Now let us convert this sentence into negative. Okay, for changing one affirmative sentence or positive sentence into negative, we use not with the auxiliary verb. Here, will is the auxiliary verb, so we can change this sentence into negative like heavy monsoon will not affect rail traffic. Okay. Next, let us change this sentence into yes or no question or interrogative sentence. For changing one affirmative sentence into question, we must take the auxiliary verb in front of the subject. Here, will is the auxiliary verb. We must take it in front of subject. Here subject is heavy monsoon. Then will heavy monsoon affect rail traffic? Question mark. Okay. Going to form. This going to form also expresses future tense. Okay. Example, I am going to take a home loan. Here, I am going to take, that means the action is going to happen, not happened at present. Okay, or happened in the past. It is going to happen in the future. In this type of sentences, we can use going to form and that expresses the future tense. While using going to form, we must use the subject, then is or are or am plus going to plus root form of the verb. Okay. After using going to means to, only use the root form, first form of the verb. Okay. We can change one going to sentence means a positive sentence into interrogative by using the auxiliary verb in front of the subject. Example, let us take the same example. I am going to take a home loan. This is a positive sentence, and we can change this one into negative by using not with the auxiliary verb. I am not going to take a home loan. Okay, now it is negative, and we can change this one into interrogative. Am I going to take a home loan? Question mark. Okay, like we can change one positive sentence into negative and also into interrogative. We use going to form to suggest someone's intention to do something in the near future. Okay, or we use this form to make predictions about the future when there are clear signs that this prediction will come true. In these cases, we use going to form. Okay. We can use present continuous tense also to express a future meaning. Okay. Let us take one example. We are playing a friendly cricket match tomorrow. Okay. This shows a future action. In this tense, future time will be there. Okay. We can use simple present tense with a future meaning. Okay. Example, the tournament begins next week. Here we use simple present tense, but the future time is there. Okay. Like that we can use simple present tense with a future meaning. Next, let us learn about future continuous tense. We use future continuous tense to express an action that will be in progress at a given moment in the future. Okay? Or to express an action that is fairly certain to happen in the future. The form of future continuous tense is subject plus will be or shall be plus ing form of the verb plus object. Let us take one example. We will be waiting for you. Okay, you can see here will be plus ing form of the verb. Okay. So we can say this is future continuous tense. We can change this sentence into negative by adding not with auxiliary verb. Here will is the auxiliary verb. So we can add not with will. Then we will not be waiting for you. That is the negative sentence of this affirmative. Next, let us change this one into interrogative. For that, we must take will, only will in front of the subject. Then, will we be waiting for you? Question mark. Okay. Remember, don't take will be in front of the subject, only use will in front of the subject. Students, hope you have understood today's lesson. Let us learn the remaining two tenses in our next class. Future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. Let us end this section here. Thank you.